Guys, today I'll be explaining to you this phenomenon where someone said that they stopped daydreaming and picked a worse coping mechanism. Yeah, this is very normal for most maladaptive daydreamers. Because when you are a maladaptive daydreamer, it's gotten to the point where maladaptive daydreaming has become a nuisance in your life. It's become something which is taking your time, it is ruining your relationships, it's even causing you health problems because you're not taking care of yourself, you're not doing the basic self-care things like brushing your teeth, taking a shower, taking a walk. So you may really find yourself in this state where you really want to stop your daydreaming. You really want to focus on that stopping your daydreaming, because you see that the moment you stop it, the moment you stop the addiction to daydreaming, or the daydreaming, not the addiction, the daydreaming, your life will get better. Yes, of course, it will get better, but it depends on what you are really stopping. So when you stop the daydreaming in itself, what may happen is you may try stopping daydreaming cold turkey, but the underlying issues which were driving this addiction never go away. That's why you may end up picking another coping mechanism. That's why you may hear someone saying that I wish I had not left my daydreaming because now I'm abusing substances, or now I'm addicted to video games, or now I'm addicted to binge eating, now I'm addicted to this and that. Is because daydreaming in itself is not something to be stopped. It's not the problem. The problem is the addiction, or the uncontrollable aspect of your life, or the fact that the past is controlling your present life. It's like you've been caught in this negative thought loop. Let's say you've been through traumatic or very many negative experiences in life. So because you've been in those negative experiences, you've internalized negativity in your life, like you're caught in a negative thought loop. So to escape from this negative thought loop, you resorted to daydreaming, and that daydreaming now became your coping mechanism, and it became your addiction. So once you stop daydreaming without really, let's say you might come up with mechanisms to stop the daydreaming, which is a symptom, you without really breaking free from that thought loop, that thought loop will still look for another thing, because the negative thought loop is really painful. So it's looking for another thing to show itself, or your mind is looking for another coping mechanism. So it may look for substance abuse or something else. That's why you may end up picking a worse coping mechanism if you don't work on breaking free from that thought loop, or if you don't work on those underlying issues. That's why working on managing your daydreaming, it goes beyond just stopping the daydreaming. It goes far beyond to even improving the quality of your life. Because if you really get good therapy which works on these underlying issues, not just giving you techniques to manage daydreaming, you'll realize that you'll start becoming more confident in life. Your overthinking will lessen. You'll be able to manage your stress and anxiety. You'll be able to live a life where you are looking forward to the next day. And daydreaming will just be something else. That's what good and inner transformation is all about. It's not about just scratching one thing and then one thing. No, it's about going to the root of the problem, which is now that negative thought loop or those underlying issues. Hope that makes sense, guys. So if you are seeking help, look for help which really goes to the root of it, so that you can transform your whole life holistically, not just a simple aspect, and then you look for another therapy for another thing. No, you'll still be finding yourself in the same place, but with a different name or a different coping mechanism. Hope you found that informative, guys. Without working on underlying issues, by just working on the maladaptive daydreaming, you'll end up you may pick up a good coping mechanism in quotes, or you may also pick a very bad coping mechanism. So prioritize working on underlying issues, and it's not a hard process. You may think that it's really hard to work on these things, like I overthink, I do this, I have all these symptoms, all these things. No, it's not a hard process once you really find that good therapy to help you out. Hope you found that informative and challenging, guys. Don't just look for another coping mechanism, but face the pain head on, and you'll be free from the past. Until next time, guys, Have a nice day and feel free to ask me any question. Thank you.